Hello again, it's Lock Noob, and well, when I saw this lock advertised on eBay recently, I bought it because I didn't recognise these key bows, and it said it was a Full-X lock. And I know Full-X do lots of lock door hardware, and they use other manufacturer cylinders. But I thought, okay, when I got it, I saw that it said UAP. UAP makes cylinders. Then it says endurance on the keys, which I didn't notice before. And it turns out, after a bit of YouTubing, endurance do like high security doors, composite doors, I think, and that's their logo. But it's this lock here is neither anything to do with Full-X, UAP, or endurance. This is one of those eBay buys where I thought I recognised the key. I bought it anyway because it wasn't a bad price. Turns out it's an ABS Master. Has that ever happened to you? Genuinely, have you ever bought a lock thinking that it might be a new lock, something you've never picked before because you know of the listing name maybe, or the keys looking just a little bit different, made you curious? That was me anyway. I'd love to know if this ever happened to you. I'm sure if you've been picking locks long enough, it has. Anyway, we're still going to give this a pick. I'm not going to gut it, and if you want to know why, watch my first ABS Master video. These are really tricky to gut. There's all sorts of things going on there. Please go look up my first ABS Master picking video. That gutting was an incredible mess, but we're going to go about this a bit more sensibly today. So, if you notice when I align this, it's actually a 7-pin lock. The bitting on this is interesting because you've got super high cut, then super low cut. This is almost zero lift. Then, like the highest cut possible, medium high cuts, and medium cut, and then this interactive element, which if I tap here, can you see it moving? This sets a pin lower than is normally possible by a standard key bitting. So even that bitting there, that tiny little dot, this interactive element here pushes the pin down, 0.2 of a millimeter lower than the well, that line there in the keyway, the lowest cut normally. And where is that pin? Well, it's actually, it looks like it's directly in line with these other pins here, but it's not. It's actually in the center of the keyway, and it's offset. Again, go watch my previous video where I got one of these. But if you take your pick and you run it down just by these pins here, down the center, you'll get to a point where your pick naturally finds, hear that? The actual pin itself. And what I did is I marked it with a pen. So I should be able to just go into the keyway like this down the center when it's ready to try, and just gently push down on the pin, which is actually offset in a dog leg. So yeah, I'm going to throw this in a vise. We're going to see if we can pick it, and I'll see you in a second. So we are in the vise. Here's that lovely key. Just pop that in, give it a turn. It's so smooth. Just whether it's the thumb turn or this, it just works really smoothly. And we're going to pop in a bit of turning force like this. Then grab our flat flag, and we're just going to try to see what we can set. So going in on the left hand side, pin 1's binding heavily, that little click. Pin 3's binding very heavily here. Let's try 4. Oh, that's hard to get past 4, 5. Okay, it's back to 1's just jumped up. Got 3 now. Hard to get that feel on that one, but let's just try 4 there. 5 gave me a little click. Not feeling anything else at the moment. So 1, 2, nothing. 3, 4, maybe a little click. 5. Everything else feels sort of dead. So I'm going to go in with the hook now, and to see if I can't try to find that little interactive pin at the back. Not quite yet. So somebody's holding us back I can feel it's pin 3 here. There, I've just set that, I think so. Let's try again. Yeah, into a full set. Now we've got to go find, oh, it's pin 3 again, giving us that counter rotation. 1. Pin 4 is giving us counter rotation now, I think. Just check, yeah, pin 4 here. I keep slipping off it, I don't know why. Yeah, got it. And we have the open. There we go. So, honestly, not a bad lock, but if you do get one of these, I beg you to go watch my first video on picking an ABS Master. They are no joke when it comes to gutting, absolute nightmare. Not a bad lock to pick though, good fun. I like the cheeky little interactive element, 7 pins, got some nice ball pins in there. Yeah, it's a fun lock to pick, genuinely. But please go careful when you're trying to gut this. Anyway, look, I'd love to know in the comments what you think to the ABS Master. Have you picked one? How did you gut this safely? Because I find these a nightmare. If you've ever bought a lock which looks like something new and exciting, but you actually already have one and you picked it already, let me know. I'd love to know your stories in the comments below. I do read them all and reply to as many as I can. If you haven't subscribed and want to see more content like this, then please hit that subscription button, smash that notification bell. I really appreciate it. It really helps me out. And of course, stay safe, happy picking, and I'll see you all next time.